Hey there, all you fellow followers. Thanks for clicking on this video and welcome back to the channel of Into Outdoors. Today's video, going to continue on the attachment series that I've kind of been doing of what attachments I got when I ordered my Derette V1000 back earlier this year and got it early fall. So, in my opinion, I saved the best for last, and that's the forestry mulcher. And that was one of my big decisions that led me to buying this machine. So, stick around and I'll get you in a little bit closer to it and tell you a few things about it and some of my experiences. So stay tuned and let's go to work. Gonna get you a few measurements here. The overall width of this machine, or this attachment, let me say that, this forestry mulcher is roughly 2 feet from where it hooks to your plate in the rear. 2 feet. You're roughly about 24 inches to up to here. Overall, width, we'll go from this outside skid to right here where your belt drive is right at 4 foot. Your inside for your drum is right about 38 inches. So you're just a little over 3 feet. There's also 21 of these beaver style teeth that they call, or the 4-point teeth. They are hardened steel. They are sharpenable, and you can rotate them to have these teeth exposed when these wear out and are unable to be sharpened. Or like on 1 or 2 of mine, I have hit a rock and it has chipped off the tip of it. Then you have your depth gauge here, or your bite guard. You can only sink these teeth into so far. Up in this area right here is your motor drive. I added this sticker here for safety purposes and legality for using this as a business wise. Your push bar here to help you push trees over. This is where it was set from the factory. I haven't really moved it any closer or further back. Right here is your, of course, your hydraulic couplers. This uses the 3 lines. This one right here is your case drain, and of course your supply and return, or vice versa, return and supply. Down in here's where your lines come in, and your motor is inside this shield here. Of course, your typical attachment plate, the dingo style, your pin, does have these skids here on the bottom, and then it does have this rubber flap right here to help with anything exiting out the rear to help slow it down. Inside this area right here is your belt drive. To get this shield off, you have 7 12mm bolts, and I will get this pulled off real quick, show you inside. All right, there's the cover off. As you see, you do get trash in here. Here's your rubber belt, a grooved belt. Right here, this hose goes down to your drum bearing. There's one on each side, and that is how that is lubricated. Your grease zerks here on top. There's one on each side. Your tensioner for your belt tension is right there. Of course, a couple screws. Of course, that's your drive motor on the other side of this big pulley. Here are your grease zerks on the front. Again, have one on each side to grease your internal drum bearing that is in there. Hoses connect, run down through there, then across to your hydraulic motor. I hope you enjoyed this video, got some information from it to help you make some decisions on if this Derette V1000 is the machine for you, and if this attachment of the forestry mulcher is what you need for your property. I got this machine from China, imported in. It's about a third of the cost of anything that you can find in the States. There are a few dealerships around the United States who are importing these and selling them. You can go to the factory direct like I did and get you one. They have multiple models, so check out Derette and see which model will be best suited for you. We just now are starting to see some of the big brother to this, the 1100 model, with a slightly larger motor and slightly larger lifting capacity. This is rated at 1,000 pounds. They're, I believe, rated at 1,200 pounds. So there's multiple different models. So I hope this video helped you decide which model is right for you. Thanks for watching.